What if I told you that tomorrow morning you woke up and you were never hungry again? No breakfast, no lunch, no dinner. Ever. No more grocery shopping, no cooking, no cleaning dishes. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the twist. The consequences might not be what you expect. Today, we'll explore exactly what would happen if humans didn't need to eat, for better and for worse. If you love thought-provoking what-if scenarios, hit that subscribe button and let's dig in. Or maybe not dig in. To this one. So, in this alternate reality, our bodies are somehow perfectly sustained without food. Maybe we've evolved to draw energy directly from sunlight, like plants. Or perhaps our cells generate energy from the air around us. No matter the science behind it, the result is the same. Eating becomes completely optional. We can still taste food for pleasure if we want, but we no longer need it to survive. The first thing you'd notice: time. The average person spends over 400 hours a year preparing and eating meals. That's like gaining 2 extra weeks of free time every single year. No more rushing breakfast before work, no more packing lunches for school, no more what's for dinner arguments. Your mornings could be calmer. Your evenings, wide open for hobbies, exercise, or binge watching your favorite shows without a single snack break. And if you travel, no more overpriced airport food or hunting for restaurants in unfamiliar places. Here's where it gets interesting. Without the need to eat, malnutrition and starvation would vanish overnight. No child anywhere in the world would go hungry again. Diseases linked to poor diet, obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease could drop dramatically. But it wouldn't all be good news. Think about the pleasure centers in our brains. Food isn't just fuel. It's comfort, celebration, and culture. Without the need to eat, some people might lose a huge source of joy, routine, and social bonding. Depression rates could actually rise for those who see meals as emotional anchors. The global food industry is worth over $9 trillion. That includes farming, fishing, food processing, restaurants, supermarkets, all suddenly facing extinction-level change. Farmers might have to switch careers. Entire chains of restaurants could close. Grocery stores might survive only as specialty shops for people who still want to eat for pleasure. Millions of jobs would vanish, from chefs to delivery drivers to marketing teams for cereal brands. On the plus side, the environmental benefits would be massive. Agriculture is one of the largest sources of greenhouse gas emissions, deforestation, and water consumption. Without food production, we could rewild huge areas of farmland, restore forests, and cut water use by trillions of liters. Factory farming and the ethical issues it brings would disappear. Ocean ecosystems might recover as commercial fishing stops. And without the need to grow crops for billions of people, climate change could slow dramatically. Meals are one of humanity's oldest rituals. Weddings, holidays, birthdays, they all revolve around eating together. Without the necessity of food, how would we celebrate? Maybe new traditions would emerge. Instead of a Thanksgiving dinner, people might gather for a shared experience like music, art, or VR adventures. Dating would be strange at first. No more dinner dates. Instead, people might choose shared activities like hiking or concerts. Coffee shops might turn into purely social hangouts where nobody actually orders anything. Not everyone would celebrate. Industries would collapse. Countries whose economies depend on agriculture exports could face financial ruin. And what about farmers in rural areas? They might lose not just their income, but their way of life. Traditions passed down for centuries. Plus, with so much extra time and no daily meals to break up the day, people might work more hours, increasing stress. Or, with the joy of food gone, life could feel a little emptier. In the end, never needing to eat would be one of the most radical changes in human history. We'd save time, end hunger, and heal the planet. But we'd also lose one of the most universal pleasures we share as humans. Maybe the real question isn't whether we could live without food, but whether we'd want to. So, would you choose a life without eating if you could? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you love exploring wild what-if scenarios like this, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next mind-bending video.